all right this time. And a long run to the first with Blackfeet, the early leader, from Pearly Man and Cathy's Laird and Sea Merchant, and Clay Hill on the outside. That's Sea Merchant, the sheepskin noseband, but Blackfeet, who's rider Chris Grant, has lost his cap already, the leader. From Clay Hill towards the near side, Berlin jumped, and Clay Hill to follow there. Clay Hill has gone at the first, racing down towards the next, and this is the first of the ditches now. Blackfeet from Berlin, and Sea Merchant and Cathy's Laird and Paddy Burrough. Then come Annette's Delight and Pearly Man and Little Bay, the back marker. The riderless Clay Hill continuing. Clay Hill's rider's up on his feet all right. Little Bay jumped very much to the right at that one. Blackfeet is the leader. From Berlin and Sea Merchant and Cathy's Laird. Then Paddy Burrough and Annette's Delight and Pearly Man, the favourite, and then Little Bay. And now racing towards the only Grand National obstacle in this Captain Morgan Aintree handicap chase on the Mildmay course. This is the water, and Blackfeet the leader from Berlin and Sea Merchant and Paddy Burrough and Cathy's Laird and Annette's Delight and Pearly Man, and Little Bay, who just didn't jump the water perfectly. Going out into the country, Blackfeet from Berlin and Sea Merchant, then Paddy Burrough and Cathy's Laird matching strides. Just behind them, Annette's Delight, and then Pearly Man and Little Bay. They crossed the intersection there to make their way towards the next, with Blackfeet being pressed by Berlin, Sea Merchant and Cathy's Laird and Paddy Burrough and Annette's Delight, then Pearly Man and Little Bay, and all safely over it. Beautiful jump by Pearly Man, jumps right upsides Cathy's Laird, disputing sixth place, but it's still Blackfeet from Berlin, Sea Merchant and Paddy Burrough, then Cathy's Laird and Pearly Man and Annette's Delight and Little Bay. Racing towards the last ditch on the far side, this one. And as they take it, Berlin lands in the lead, just marginally, and Little Bay a fall up. Little Bay has gone at that one. They swing left-handed. Blackfeet back in the lead. From Berlin in second, Sea Merchant is third, 4 Pearly Man improving, and 5 is Paddy Burrough with an Annette's Delight trying to get on terms. Cathy's Laird the only other standing as they race down towards the next. Another plain fence. Blackfeet from Sea Merchant and Berlin, then Pearly Man still improving, and Pearly Man a fall up. Pearly Man has gone, he made a shocking blunder and lost Peter Scudamore. They're coming to the final ditch now with Blackfeet the leader, from Sea Merchant in second, Berlin and Paddy Burrough. Paddy Burrough improving significantly as they come down now towards the second last. And it's Blackfeet from Sea Merchant and Paddy Burrough. Blackfeet, Sea Merchant, Paddy Burrough still improving. Sea Merchant, the sheepskin noseband on the far side. Blackfeet on the near side. Paddy Burrough in third over the final fence. Sea Merchant landed in the lead from Blackfeet. Paddy Burrough in third. Berlin 4 racing into the closing stages. It's Sea Merchant in the Thinker colours going away from Blackfeet, but Blackfeet trying to challenge now as they race to the line. Sea Merchant just holding him as they come to the line. Sea Merchant wins the Captain Morgan Aintree chase. Blackfeet is second, Paddy Burrough third, and fourth is Berlin. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. First, number 8, Sea Merchant. There's Peter Scudamore up on his feet all right after that fall on Pearly Man. And Phil Tuck also got up, Dark Ivy's rider got up all right after that fall on Little Bay. But the result first, number 8, Sea Merchant. Second, number 9, Blackfeet. Third, number 11, Paddy Burrough. And fourth, number 7, Berlin.
Pearly Man was just creeping up on the inside, and I thought looking sure to win when they came into the straight here. But his fall left the race at the mercy of Sea Merchant in the colours of the Gold Cup winner. A great start to the day for Ridley Lamb and Arthur Stevenson, who are represented, of course, now in the big race with Why Forget. Ridley Lamb, at least, isn't. The first significant faller was Little Bay on the far side, in the dark colours right at the back of the field at this point, not in the first 4, not in the first 5. And Little Bay, in fact, was in 7th or 8th place when he fell there, paid the penalty. It hasn't always been a lucky race for him, this, although he did gain that dramatic win 4 years ago under John Joe O'Neill. Well, with Little Bay out of the way, Pearly Man looked as though he had all his rivals covered. There he was, just creeping through with his white face on the inside as they came round to the straight, but he got too close to it, hit it hard, and although he came up for Peter Scudamore, Peter was already over his shoulder and had no chance of recovery, and for good measure, Pearly Man unfortunately gave him a kick in the back. So it's good to see Peter get back to his feet. Well, at this point, it was still Blackfeet in front, but being challenged now by Sea Merchant on the inside, and these two drew clear. Coming to the second last, Ridley Lamb on Sea Merchant goes for his whip, but Blackfeet stuck on very well with Chris Grant. But Mr. Grant, I'm afraid, is very much Mr. Second around here. Over that one, still Sea Merchant, and Arthur Stevenson's horse is in great form, and don't rule out Why Forget from the big race. He just needed a good jump at the last. His horse pricks his ears, a colossal crowd here, terrific jump, stood back at it, jumped it brilliantly, but so did Blackfeet, and Paddy Burrover in 3rd place. On the run in, he looked to go away, Sea Merchant, but Blackfeet rallied really well in the last 50 yards. But you see these horses pricking their ears to the colossal noise that there is from this grandstand, the biggest Aintree crowd for many, many years. Here Blackfeet is battling back, but Chris Grant, he's been second so often over this course in recent years. And once again, it's Ridley Lamb who gains the #1 place in the colours of Mr. McDonough that were triumphant at Cheltenham. Sea Merchant is the winner, Blackfeet second, and Paddy Burrow third. The starting prices as follows.
First, number 8, Sea Merchant, 9-1. Second, number 9, Blackfeet, 12-1. And third, number 11, Paddy Burrow, also 12-1.
So there we are, that's the first winner of the afternoon.